stream. Very excited to be back. All right. And post in the Discord that we're live. It's a big key day. Got lots to make up for. Got a few 15s left. We were able to time our fourth 15 last week, so still got 4 more to go. Get YouTube chat pulled up. All right. Oh, I don't know what's going on there, but okay, we got YouTube chat pulled up. Just waiting to get into this key. Hey, okay, so we are into one. Oof. The Floodgate. Vicar, good morning, good afternoon. Whatever time it is for you. Good to see you. We're in a Floodgate 15. Floodgate to start the day is probably worst case scenario, but hey, I'm kind of here. Well, worst case scenario is Cinder Brew. We can call it what it is. Worst case scenario is Cinder Brew. But Floodgate's really tough. Floodgate has some really tough heal checks. We will want 1 minute Chi-Ji. Right, yeah, we'll need it for the last boss, but although J-Bond would be nice for the pack before last boss, J-Bond would also be nice for Big Mama, but I think 1 minute's just better in this dungeon. Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better, Kelsey. I appreciate you. And you too, Vicar. Been a lot better. We were able to get to the bottom of it, and it is treatable. We haven't ruled out one thing, but the one thing is like worst case scenario, and I'm pretty sure that's not it. So I think we have it figured out. But I am feeling much better, and I appreciate you guys. I've been sad. I was like, man, I was having fun in that stream until like it started to hit me. And if you go back and watch the stream, like I was having a good time, and then you can like tell the moment that it started like, ugh. But no, we're back. We are back. Tempered versatility. Let's get some big ones. Ooh, they're cheap right now. Holy, I think we should buy 6 of these. Leave 1 at that cheap price. Buy 6 of these. These are normally like 1,000 gold, but man, that price is dropping. We take that all day. We should probably get more mana. Oil. How do y'all say oil? I say oil. But I know people around where I live say oil. Mana oil. Glad you're feeling better today. I appreciate you, Netty Pop. Feeling better, ready to slam some keys. We're starting off in Operation Floodgate, so that's probably like very short-lived. Not feeling good, but in different ways. We'll be fine. Fight, Akins, Saren, and Velo. Where have I heard that name before? Oh, isn't there like a big monk player, Velo? He plays for Echo, right? I don't know if this is the same guy. I don't think it's the same guy, but oh man. Starting off hot. Oh, also last night's raid, I was pumping at raid. Let me show you guys my logs really quick. So we killed the first boss, cranking healing. Do very good, very happy. We go to the second boss. I don't know what it is with the second boss, the big clashing dinosaur and monkey. But I get such bad frame drops, like such bad frame drops. I don't know if any of you guys experienced that, but it makes that fight pretty unplayable. I was still cranking until I died. I died while we were fighting that boss. I did get res, so I ended up with like an okay parse, but I'm telling you, I was cranking so hard that it would have been like a top like 50 parse. Like it would have gone insane. Let me teleport to where I'm supposed to go, and then I'll show you guys the logs. So this is from last night. We were not able to kill Styx Bunk Junker again, but we killed Rick Reverb. I got a 94, dude. I was blasting that boss. Cauldron's the one that I died on, but I still got an 81. Even after dying and being dead for like 30 seconds. Like I had like 3 million plus HPS on this fight, like the whole time. And then Vexy, I did get a 99, so super happy about that. Rank 14. I don't know if that's right. Hold up. I don't know how to check that, but that's crazy. Rank 14. But yeah, I was feeling myself last night. So really good night of raiding, which I was kind of nervous about, but nah, dude, we're cranking. I'm ready to kill Styx Bunk Junker again. He's really hard to reprog. And then Sprocket Monger Boggenbox, or whatever his name is. We are coming up on. We just recently started prog on him. Hopefully we're not going to get kicked because it looks like we are stuck on a loading screen. Hey, we're back. Nice to have the same progress in heroic. Ah, hey, take it at your own pace. Take it at your own pace. But the trash boss, the one where you roll on the balls, we tried to kill him for like an hour and a half again last night. And turns out you have to completely reprog that boss. But we are down a boomkin, and boomkins are like really good for that fight. Like almost mandatory for that fight, so it was a little rough. Okay, let's up our consumes. What's our food buff situation? Let's see. What's our build looking like? I feel like I do want to go peer this dungeon. Oh, I'm still in my raid build. Uh-oh. Do I have food buff? That would have been bad. I feel like I either want Secret Infusion or... I'm sorry, I either want Peer in a Piece or like Invoker's Delight. But we're gonna rock 1 minute Chi-Ji. I'm a boomkin progging that, and I keep dying to ads. Yeah, we have one real boomkin, which is actually a feral druid that's playing boomkin, and then our rest of druids having to play boomkin. So we basically don't really have a real boomkin, but we have two off spec boomkins. Oh, this dungeon is so hard.
4, 3.
And our one boomkin that was here last night, the feral druid gone boomkin, is struggling big time versus the ads. And also, I was like our solo dispel last night. We have a disc priest, but I don't know why he's not specking into his dispel for that, because he can dispel it. He just kind of refuses, which is kind of annoying. Got Shredation coming out. Do a big spin here. Dude, I've been doing a lot of gold farming on my what's it called? Bear Guardian Druid, and it's really fun. It's really fun. All I do is just skin. There's these organized groups that skin a bunch, and they get mad at me because apparently I'm like in their turf or whatever. But I kind of just like send them a message like, hey, I didn't know that there was like a big group for this, but I'll give you guys this territory basically. And they're like, okay. But they were like mad at me for being there basically. Our damage to that pool was pretty low. How'd you get the legendary cape wings back? Cape wings back? Oh, I have my Xmog and they don't work. I got it from what did they just do? Mop Remix. Mop Remix, this was like a transmog you could farm during that. And you bet your bottom dollar I went for it. I was so excited for these. Let's stun those wind-ups. Yeah, it's like the back pieces and then all of the chin transmogs are what I went for during that. So I have like Chin's little back plate or his little jug or whatever you want to call it. And then I have his staff. Like I have all of Chin's stuff, like his hat and stuff. And then I have all of the toys that give you like monk backs. So I have like the Zwin one, the Chi-Ji one. Ooh, this damage. Yeah, they're my favorite toys. I always click the Yulon wings before key. I used to go with the Chi-Ji wings, but it was like I would fail every dungeon that I used the Chi-Ji wings, so I've just started using the Yulon wings, and dude, it's the lucky charm. These wings, click them for good luck. Do you think you'll make an Oracle Disc Priest guide? Maybe. Maybe. I should. I really should. The problem is I haven't really played it as much as Voidweaver. Like, I'm just a big Voidweaver stan, basically. So our plan is to group up for the RPGs, but those frontals do kind of mess us up. Forgot what I was saying. If anyone wants to be the other half of my brain and remind me what I was saying. Oh, Oracle. Yeah, I've played it, and I played it a lot on PTR because people were testing it a ton on PTR before it got nerfed coming into the season. I just don't think... I don't think... The only reason why I do make a guide is because I feel like I could make a guide that's the best one out there, you know? Like, I have to feel that way or else I wouldn't make it. So that's why, like, sometimes I'll make Resto Druid guides. I'd be fine making, like, a Resto Shaman guide, but I just don't think I could make as good of an Oracle Disc Priest as guide as some of the other Disc Priests. Like, Just Discipline would probably make a much better one than me. Like, I'm sure Jack would make a better one than me. I haven't watched his, but I'm sure it would be better. So, like, I don't want to just make it because I know it would do well. I like to keep, like, the integrity of, you know, I only make things that I feel extremely confident about. Especially guides. Like, I don't like to kind of play with guides, really. Okay, we gotta pop defensives. Gotta get this guy dead. Really gotta kill these guys before the shield starts. Ooh, it's always so stressful when the shield, you know, is there because you don't kill the ads fast enough. So we need to do what we can as the healer to try to melt these ads down. So I'm going to apply my dot to them, then I'm going to spinning crane kick to expand it, or extend it, whatever the word is. Get our hots applied for that. Whoa! Hopefully that warrior didn't butt pull anything upstairs. Okay, someone popped cooldowns, so maybe we got some beast procs, but there's some big AoE damage coming out. We're actually almost outpacing my Chi-Ji, so I'm just going to sit here in Tiger Palm until this guy dies. I'm going to pop a defensive here. Ah. I was literally healing him. I was literally casting a Vivify into him. That's so tragic. It's crazy how much healing that requires in these keys. It just goes to show, like, one fraction of a global too late and someone's dead. But it's really, like, this boss is kind of, like, built for that. Like, you're one global too late, someone's dead. That's just what it is. This next one, we're going to Shayloons in our Chi-Ji. We're behind on damage this time. Very much behind. Someone get a range kick there. It's on me. We're going to roll through it. Really want a... We're going to Thunder Focus Tea and then Rising Sun Kick for verse. These AMZ'd ones are so nice. Whew. Okay, yeah, we did let one death slip through, but honestly, we take that. We focus boss here now. We definitely take that. The problem is these next few pulls are kind of spooky. Go ahead and cocoon the tank. Let's zap the boss. Hopefully we can kill him. Let's just keep this guy alive. I say as he dies. Oh, he basically rode that wave. That was a really bad last wave there. Very stupid death. Do you think? Oh, I just read that. But I mean, I could. I definitely could. But that would be like making it because I know it would do. Like I know it's like trending right now. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily always like to do that kind of stuff. I like to do my Chi-Ji's first enveloping mist there, and then you do the Shayloons into all those enveloping breaths. That's kind of like how I like to deal with it. We have revival, but good. Okay, we get to save revival for upstairs. Upstairs is the scary one. But how is the audio, guys? Is the audio good for both YouTube and Twitch? Because I know Monday we were having some issues. But I think that was on YouTube's side, like the actual streaming service of YouTube. Oh god. This person just got banned. Oh, that's so cringe. Using different characters. My ban bot still detected you. Okay, we're getting a verse buff with our Secret Infusion. Oh, did not mean to spinning crane kick there. Okay, we still have Revival. We have double Crackling Jade Lightning, which I will use for this next one. Gotta get in that AMZ. Just going Shayloons. We can hold on to Revival here. But I am... Sound is good. Thank you so much, Maribal. Maribal. I think that's... Honestly, I'm trying. If I'm saying it incorrectly, I apologize. But I was just working... Before I started the stream, I recorded the video of the... an 11 Priory that I did on my 625 Shaman. Because you guys, in my comments in my last video, were saying that you want to see the Shaman video. I still have the 12 Rookery that I was showing on stream the other day. But I want to do the 11 first, then we can make a 12 next. It's hard. So my wife is trying to teach me Spanish, and one thing that's really hard for me, and that she always makes fun of me about, is that my Spanish R's sound like L's. So she's always like correcting me on words that have either an L in it or an R in it. She's like, no, you're making it sound like an L. You're making it sound like an R. Like, oh, it's very difficult for me, but I'm trying. Definitely ripping these lightnings in. Might want to Chi-Ji this. Yeah, we definitely do want to Chi-Ji, especially as that nail gun's coming our way. Kick that. Yeah, I really like 1 minute Chi-Ji in this dungeon, but to be honest, this is like one of 2 dungeons that I like it in. Whoa! God, the damage in this dungeon is crazy. Even these packs that are like kind of nothing, they're still scary. Oh, that's an unboosted lightning. We're not going to finish that one. Oh, that's sad. Luckily, though, my dot stays max damage on him when he goes up on his scaffolding. It's pretty nice. Man, these packs are so lethal, though. I want to be targeting that Surveyor. So much damage. We need kicks, people. These dynamites hurt, man. They hurt. And so does standing in a frontal. Oh my goodness.
Survive.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Do we wait on the res? There's no res coming, is there? There's not. That's a big old yikes. I stood right in that frontal. But me and the DK... Oh, someone left the group. Me and the DK both stood in the frontal, but we also were the ones that got hit by the single target. What's it called? Smacks. Dang. Bellemeyer's had your Spanish is Asian? I don't know. I don't know. El Monje? I don't know what that means. LBN, I know I am new to the community, but can I redo your UI for you? I mean, you can do it. We've had people remake my UI and post it on Wago and stuff. Like people say like, this is a UI based on LB Ninja's guides and stuff. You can do whatever you want. But I like my UI for myself, especially this new UI that I have. It's really been working nice for me this season. Well, that's a big sad. That's honestly that's how you start off a stream though. Is we always have one disband early, and then we wait to get into a key. We're really only looking for these 4 keys though. We got 2 of the hardest ones left: Cinderbrew and then Floodgate, and then 2 of the easier ones: Priory and Theater. Yeah, it's fine. It's the other stuff. Oh, so like all of this? You don't like all of this chaos? You hate the chaos? What's wrong with the chaos? No, but I mean, I'm fine with my UI. You can use cell unit frames so party frames matches your party frames. I use cell. I do use cell. Oh, the monk, you get an F. No, I failed my first test. No. Skin details to match font and sizing of cell. Nah, you're making too much sense though. You're making way too much sense. No, I like exactly how ugly my UI is. Control the minimap button madness? No, there's control. There's perfect control. I know. Oh, do I need weak cores? Bam, right here. Do I need simulation craft? Bam, right here. Like it's all in here. It all fits perfectly. It's in the perfect spot. And you're probably wondering, liquid weak cores right here. See, I got it. Easy. Like it is ugly, but it is mine. Just type /weak core. Bam. Why would I do that when I have this? You know, like easy. I could just quick scope the weak aura button. Even though half the time I do actually type /weak aura. My mini-map's covered in those? Yeah, see, so is mine. And look, these two overlap because they need to. They actually need to. I like the weak aura a lot. Oh yeah, it's just quick access. Why would I type /WA when I can click WA? It's like a keyboard shortcut, but forget the keyboard. We're talking straight shortcuts. Life hacks, actually. We need to look for just 15s. There are very few 15s posted. But the moment that we time 1, we will be able to change our key into another one that we actually need. So that'll be nice. I only ever use the chat command. I need to just turn off my buttons. I use these sometimes. I use the simulation craft one a lot, but the thing is, like, when you have more add-ons, you have to remember what all of the chat commands are, and nobody has time for that. Why would you have time for that when you have these buttons here beautifully? What is this one even? Raid bots? See, I use this one like every day. I use this one. Haven't used this one ever or that one ever, but hey, they're here for show. I'm supporting. If I support Liquid, I also have to support Echo and Method. Like, you have to, right? What is this? The UI? No, see, this UI makes way too much sense. No. Way too clean. Way too clean. This is not my style. Where are the sidebars? I need my sidebar. What is this? Oh, expand it. Expand weak cores, and also there's no buttons here. I could never use this. Could not be me. Could not be me. Those R's are tricky. They are. They really are. And also, like, rolling my R. I'm trying to do. Really trying to roll my R. Did you update your cell on Wago, by the way? I thought I did. Let me make sure. Let's see. How do I do this? About export. Copy. Let's make sure and do that now on stream. Waggo while we wait on a queue, because these queues are for plus 15s are very annoying, which is crazy because like Mistweaver Monk's great with Prot Warrior and great for this dungeon, but I get it. This dungeon's very spooky if you have a lot of melee. So this tank probably is just waiting to see if he can get some ranged DPS first. Hopefully he doesn't think that you need a Disc Priest for this dungeon, because we are very good in this dungeon. I need to go to my own weak orbs. Let's see. How do I get to my own stuff? Maybe if I type in my name, something will pop up. Lobby Ninja cell profile. And let me update it. Important new string. Perfect. Added indicators for insurance buffs for all healers. Okay, it should be updated now. The same link should take you to just now an updated import string. So check now. There's a version 1.0.2 out of my cell profile, and it has everything corrected how I want it. There's still some things that I would love to go in and update about cell, but I need to learn about the add-on a bit more. That weak aura is there so I can show which weak aura shows up. If I close the weak auras, wouldn't show up. But yeah, there's cell unit frames, which replaces target and your focus and stuff. Not just party/raid. Hey, actually, one thing that I could get your help on, if you know how to do it, is this trinket. So it's kind of like the seedling trinket. It's the bursting light shard. I got it yesterday. Is there a way that I can make its health bar show and sell? Do you know that? Yeah, rep pallies now, it's crazy going from last season to this season. Rep pallies are like hated on compared to what they were. I don't know why, but people just do not like rep pallies. Crazy. But if you know how to show my my trinket on sell, that would be huge. I could actually use this trinket in Mythic Plus. It's an add-on to sell, so it's like a plug-in kind of. Hey man, just stop by to say hey, not been on WoW for a bit, so on streams less, but still watching your videos. Keep it up. I appreciate you, Dano. It's been a while, but I hope you're doing well. Hope life is kind to you. But I appreciate you stopping in. Stick around for as long as you want to, but I'll miss you while you're not here. How about that? I don't get invites anymore for keys 14 and higher on my monk. On my disc priest, I don't have to wait more than a minute. I definitely get declined at this level more than I get accepted, which is tragic, but it's eventually I'll get taken to one, and eventually like we'll time one, and then I'll be able to push my own key, hopefully. But right now I have a 15 Dark Flame, and that is one that I've already done. In fact, that was the first one I've done. But for some reason, my key always becomes either Dark Flame or Cinder Brew. Like, that's it. And watch me time this next one, then it become a Cinder Brew. Ugh, be so annoyed. My rep pally gets declined so much. Beep. Melee healers are not the best to deal with some heavy mechanics. As a range, easy money. Yeah, but like also on that same token, like the first boss is much harder the more melee you have. So even myself as a melee healer, I have to move out to range for that boss a lot to avoid the Searing Death like nuking people. But there are some bonuses to having heavy melee comps. Like you can stack for the spinny sword drops on those mini bosses, and yeah. I mean that's really it. That's the one plus, right? But yeah, definitely range healers do have it a little easier. And there's a lot of swirlies and a lot of puke and stuff in the disease hallway, but still. Ooh, a resilient 15 Cinder Brew? Yikes. Put me in. Put me in, coach. I got you. Okay, we got declined. They were waiting for a Disc Priest. That's cringe. That is definitely cringe. It's crazy because people like Oracle Disc Priest because there's a lot of shields. But Mistweavers apply a bunch of shields too, right? So much hate. Yeah, as range easy. Elven Ninja 7, do that day in the life of a pug YouTube video you made is hilarious. Beefsteak, I appreciate you. I had a lot of fun making it. The problem is the algorithm never like picked it up, so the video hasn't gotten a lot of views. However, this video has the biggest like to view ratio of any video I've ever made. So like of the people that watch the video, almost all of them are liking the video, like actually clicking the like button. It's crazy. So you guys really did enjoy it. It's just no one's seeing it. So I don't know if I need to like post it on Reddit or something, or I don't know, but I really had fun making it, and I'm glad you guys like it too. So this is a streamed run apparently this guy had in his note. I don't know. This hunter. All right, team one shot. This is Priory. Yeah, this is Priory. Priory, I like to go Jade Bond. Jade Bond, I normally like to go Shao Owl's Lesson, but we're not going to do that this time. Now we need to teleport. Oh, my teleport's going to be down, isn't it? Yikes. Oh. Let's see. Hello, Fall. Where are we going? Gonna wrap around to the left. Got it. Coming. Coming, team. Yeah, so we are not gonna have the Pally Priest buff. It's annoying as hell. My monk is 3,200 Raider IO, and the priest just got 3K, and you still get accepted, but on the priest, I bet. That's so cringe. How my shaman was last season, if y'all remember during that challenge, I would just get declined left and right. And then I would swap over to my shaman that was like 20 item levels less and get accepted to the literal same key. Super cringe. What's the trinket name? The trinket name is Bursting Light Shard, but I think it spawns Bursting Light Spawn, and I think that is a totem. Bursting Light Spawn is the thing. Where am I going? How close am I? I was right there, dang. Should have had faith in my flying. Sell and check if there's a section for area triggers. Okay, I'll have to do that after this key. Because we're in it. Section for area trigger. Oh, I just canceled my food. That's so cringe. I just used both hammers. What am I doing? First boss, I get hit hard, so just a heads up, says the tank.
5,
Buddy,
4,
you're talking to the right guy.
2,
I just wasted 2 auto hammers. Not even gonna click them. Trying to click my food buff. Alright, it's go time. It's Priory time. I love this dungeon. Hopefully we make it to the final boss with this group. We have a Jade Bond surprise with a snap, crackle, and a pop. I'm ready to go. Tank, take us to victory. Uh-oh. Can't do that, DK. I think the tank might have leapt over those enemies and not body pulled. Okay, I have aggro on that sharpshooter, but I did pop my defensive. Stunks, the defend happened. Crackle, oh yikes. I don't know about I don't know about this group. Millions dead. Millions dead. Let's just spin. Shield slam, tank. You'll be fine. Get up. Get back in there, buddy. Oh. Got double defense. Let's go ahead and eat that. Oh, that's a dead tank. Well.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Well, gave it a good college try, says the druid. Oh, he's out. I mean, we sure did. Tank says, I don't know, DK just dies twice to air. Oh boy. I love 15s, man. You either get like a really solid group or just a group that dies instantly and flames each other. There's actually no in between. It's you either finish the dungeon, maybe time it, maybe cut it close, or group disband instantly. Last names being shamed, moms being brought into the mix. Like, there's actually no in between. But you know what that means? It's Cinderbrew time. Let's drink away our troubles in Cinderbrew or Theater of Pain. I would love Theater of Pain. We need like that 115 to click, and then the dominoes will start falling, but oh boy. Not much we can do there. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for if is there a reason you're not playing the Light Shard Trinket? It's really good damage, but you have to keep it alive to do big damage, and I haven't really figured out how to make it work in my UI. I need to make its health bar set up, which is what I'm trying to get Bellamir to see if they know how to do that. So that you said, open cell and check if there is a section for area triggers. Section for area triggers. It's so weird that pugging in WoW isn't using in-game voice. Doesn't need to talk about everything, but just basic stuff like cooldowns, personal callouts, and stuff. Yeah, I mean that's what add-ons are for, really. So add both. Add indicators. So indicators. But are indicators not just icons? But yeah, like comms are really good for, especially for. Okay. Let's try it. You said add both. I see 443, 536. Do I also add 30456 here? 30456. And okay, yeah. All right, let's see if we can use this big pumper trinket. Three, 0, 4, 5, 6. 9 vulnerability. Protects you with a shield of force that stops 85 damage for 8 seconds. That doesn't look right. 30456. You sure it's this? I mean, hey, I'll add it. I will add it. Okay, let's press the trinket, see if it... I just want like a different nameplate to pop up that is the trinket.
I can't use that item yet.
No, see, that's not...
It's still recharging.
It doesn't do anything. Like, I want it to be like a healable nameplate like mine. But indicators are just like buffs that appear on your bars, though. Effect number 2. Probably make an overlay. I'm sure. But if like I know there's for layouts, you can do like layouts NPCs. You can make health bar show, but I don't know how to get that. Hit plus sign. Hit this. Or this. Bottom left. Okay. Bottom left. Overlay. Big damn trinket. Damn is in damage. Make a bar or block, I believe. Interesting. Where does this go, though? Buff list. Okay, what was the buff? You said it's... Sorry about this, but this trinket's really sick. I think you'll like this trinket if we can get it to work. 443 536. So this trinket spawns a little dude. And as long as you keep him alive, he'll just keep pulsing damage until his timer ends. But you have to keep him alive to get any meaningful damage out of it. And it's just really hard to heal him without having a UI set up for it. Left, not sure. It will be an overlay. The thing is, like, this is the buff. We want to track the light spawn, the bursting light spawn. You know what I mean?
It's not ready yet.
Because that's a little dude, bursting light spawn. Would be awesome if you update the cell on Wygo. I did. But yeah, once we get it to work, I'll definitely update it once again. Might need to be a new block. Hold on, let's look for more keys, then we can keep tinkering with it. But we're trying to get into a key. Still no 15s listed, which is pretty annoying. Looking for 15s or 14s of the dungeons that we need. While we try to get this sick trinket to work. Yeah, his NPC ID is 224241. So how do we get that in here, though? Buff list? We don't need buff lists. I feel like it would be under layouts, under pets, something. Maybe this? It's so hard. Maybe if I spawn Chi-Ji, it'll show Chi-Ji's health bar too. Don't want that. But while we wait to get into a groove, I really want this dungeon, or this trinket to work. This trinket's so cool. Trinket is so cool. There are some dungeons where I probably would not run the trinket in, like Floodgate. I was gonna say, we got hard to climb, but no, they just delisted it. This is what we do. We just hit refresh all day. I broke it. Okay. Queue up to whatever we can. Alright, back to cell. It's got to be under this tab, though, right? Under the layouts tab. Don't want to pour gas on this, but you might need cell unit frames add-on to move pet frame where you want it, assuming it's a pet. Ah, okay. It's like a summonable totem. Ah, okay, so Bellamir's. Hopefully, I'm saying your name correctly, but he's on it, or they're on it. Saw you running 2-point Secret Infusion. Do you find the stat bonus noticeable? And these high keys, yes, like before damage or healing checks, it's nice to be able to Rising Sun Kick and get a verse buff to just like help myself sustain it. And then also it makes your Crackling Jade Lightnings hit a lot harder, so I definitely do notice it. Deep Clarity for the proc, that I didn't, I don't personally, I don't prefer that in Mythic Plus. It felt like a lot of times, like you're pressing Thunder Focus Tea when you're either just needing to do the damage and not really caring about the healing, so you don't really need that proc of your next Vivify. And then also, if you're pressing Thunder Focus Tea during a big healing moment, usually it's followed up by like a Crackling Jade Lightning or something like that for big healing. And in both of those scenarios, like I never found myself like needing to vivify soon after Thunderfolk's Teed, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not like bad, it's just like I just never needed it. Bell, okay. Bell works, but kind of wish he had the Trinket as well. Let's see. The heck? I feel like we're breaking things now. Dang, if only I could get... Oh, preview on. Okay, I'm stupid. Layout, Mythic Plus, NPCs. I feel like it's got to be an NPC, though. Why is it not showing? Maybe enable spotlight frame. And plus spotlight frame. Let's see if we can move that. Oh, brother. I have to move it like this? Oh, that's so ugly. Oh, no, not like that. This is disgusting. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Let's try it. Well, let's queue up for more groups and then we'll try it again. Okay, we've queued up to everything. All right.
I can't use that item yet.
Nope. Still nothing. And the problem is, like, I can't target it. It's so annoying. Can you click the trinket so I can see your buff bar and tooltip of the pet? Yeah.
It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet.
I mean, this trinket does so much damage if you can keep it alive. The thing is, like, our spinning crane kick healing does. Uh-oh, I messed up my mana bar. When did I do that? Oh god, I broke something. I've broken it. That needs to be... Okay, we fixed. We're fixed. We're good. No, it's a yellow buff. Hover over the buff. Ah, okay. I will in a minute. Let's get up to more groups. If there are any, there's not. Dang. Not too many people pushing or pugging keys, I should say, at this level. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. We just gotta push through these 15s, and we can open up the world to the 16s. 16s are where it gets fun. I mean, there's a world where we should probably do our Dark Flame, but I don't think so. Like, we could break our Dark Flame down to a 14 and just, like, resilient key it up whatever 15 we get, but then it's like, it's not even guaranteed to be a key that we need. Alright, 11 seconds left on the trinket. I came to say thank you for your Mistweaver raid guide, so helpful. Ah, hey, anytime. I love making those guide videos. The Chi-Ji one hasn't gotten as many views as the Yulon one, which I wish more people would watch the Chi-Ji one because it is the better build right now, but I'm glad you found it, and hopefully you liked it. But I appreciate you for stopping by and saying that. That's very kind. We're trying to fix a trinket week, or trying to make our trinket work. Also, I might actually have an idea. But we're trying to queue up for some keys. See what 15s we can get into. They found a Disc Priest. Yikes. Bunch of 14s posted. I do play the other one, but find Chi-Ji more interesting. Yeah, I like having both of them like under my belt just in case like I need to like swap for a boss or something. Because that can be really helpful. But so far, the bosses that we're killing, I've only really needed the Chiji build so far. This is what the code comes up with, and it kind of sounds right. This is the spelled ID on the Wowhead for the group, so it might be this instead, but it looks like the sound effect more than the status. Yeah, it's not really a buff that you get, it's just a totem that you put down. Oh, would you be that nice to paste your Mythic Plus build in here? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. This is the one I'm running for most dungeons currently. I also have a guide up on my Mythic Plus. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I have a guide up on this build, but with one talent change. Basically, like this was in this point, and this was swapped to gift. Okay. I just know I'm messing things up. Okay, let's press the trinket, hover the buff. See, but the buff doesn't come up because it's not really a buff. It's a totem. The totem. Are you sure you can heal that thing? Maybe they fix it. No, you can heal it. But I can probably show you if a hearth, but I'm afraid to hearth. You can definitely heal it. I was healing it yesterday. The thing is, like, it has a max timer. It's just like only really worth running if you can get it to its max life span, if that makes sense. It's a gold circle. It wasn't popping up for me. Unless I'm stupid. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Why not just track trinket number, basically? So I can easily, like, throw a Vivify its way and stuff. What we could try, though, is... Let me try something really quick. I think I can probably figure it out, but using weak auras. Here's what we're going to do. And this will definitely fix it. I'm pretty sure. We're going to import my old Smoldering Seedling weak aura. I say my, but yeah, someone else made it. So we are going to change everything to trigger on. Let's see what it's triggering on. We're just going to change everything from Smoldering Seedling to what's it called? The other thing. So, okay, group icon. That's not what I'm looking for. Trigger. Okay. Next time left before the seedling expires, the seedling's current health, the healing done to the seedling, and the healing done to other players by the seedling. I'm sure there's a way we can modify this to work. Alive. Item equipped. We could try bursting light. Shard. Just need to find where it's tracking the actual light shard. All of these are empty. Is there a way to make a macro that will only cast Crackling Jade Lightning if I have at least one charge of Jade Empowerment? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't think so. I don't Thunder Focus Tea to Crackling Jade Lightning to do it that way, but that's like a... No, I would not advise that. What nameplate add-on do you use? Sell. It is the sub item where you were first the code about seed. Where's the Borko? Oh, it would be up here now. Seedling icon, though. Name Smoldering Seedling. Yeah, okay, so this is where you would change it. We can mess around with that later. But I'm sure you could mess with that and make it work with this trinket. That would be sick though. Yeah, it's all custom code, so I'm like sitting here, I'd have to dive deep into that. That's like throw up a Harry Potter movie and, you know, hopefully finish by the time you get to the end of it. I am not smart enough to do that on stream. I'll just make myself look dumber than I am. And that's saying a lot, guys. That is saying a lot. Always put soothe in my theater of pain request to let them know, hey, I have some utility. Ah, someone did it. Okay, let's see if this works though. But the problem is, can we hover our mouse over and heal it? Can we hover our mouse over and heal it? Okay. We cannot. We can't heal it. With my smart heals, but we want better than that, you know? It's such a weird trinket. But yeah, if I were to like summon it and then spinning crane kick, it works, you know? A very weird trinket, but very high payoff if we can get it working. That's the macro I'm using. Yeah, it's the macro I'm using. This is just making me miss Seedling. Hey, you and me both, nice area. You and me both. Loved that trinket. Such a good trinket. But let me hearth out and I'll show you guys what I mean. Hey, it is Sammy. It is Sammy, my goat. What's up, Sammy? Good to see you. We're about to wipe on the first boss of Theater of Pain, disband, and wait on another group. So you came at the perfect time if that's what you're into. I watched All Healers KSH last season. Very good. Well, hey, I have something kind of similar coming soon. I just recorded it, but I did a plus 11 on my 625 Resto Shaman. And it's basically just like a challenge key of low item level. I love doing this, where I try to see how high I can push. What's this guy saying in my group? But with like lower item level. I love doing that. Really quick before we go into this dungeon, I think take the Kodo Dispel, please. I don't know what he means. Maybe like soothe. All right, let me show you guys this trinket. So we're gonna put it like here, and you can watch. I'm gonna be healing it. You can see its health is going up from my spinning crank kick. So like our smart heals can heal it, but you see it's not a lot. So it got more damage out there. But it'd just be really nice if I could slap it with a Vivify. So it's Theater of Pain time. We're just not going to use the Weaker until we can get it figured out, or the Trinket. But I loved Seedling, especially on my Holy Priest. Having Seedling on Holy Priest, that was the most fun time to play Holy Priest. Like, you had a giga cooldown in Mythic Plus. Let's see what Elismir's looks like. How do you say that name, Elismir? I know he's like the goat of healers, but I just don't know how to say his name. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run Soliding Ruby for this dungeon. Then you should be able to keep it alive during Chi-Ji. I would think so, yeah. The thing is, like, I don't think my ancient teachings healings would heal it. Well, it's very weird. So I'm pretty sure my punches and kicks would heal it. But I'm pretty sure my Crackling Jade Lightning would not heal it. For some reason. Hey, what's up, Chris? I'm doing good. From one Chris to another. A lot better now that you're here. About to be a lot better after we slam this key. Macro that uses Trinket and then focuses the NPC. That's what we have, but it's just setting it as my focus. And then, like, it's not working me being able to heal it, you know? Okay. They're talking strats. We're missing all that talk. We're gonna run Jade Bond here. I like Jade Bond this dungeon. Because some of the bosses don't even need you to use Chi-Ji, so it's like, I'd rather just be able to survive the hard pack pools better. Make sure we're repaired. Yeah, basically just so I can Vivify, so I can like Shayloons off of it and stuff. Like, it's not really good. Elsmere. Every time I watch their videos, they seem so chill. Like one of the, hey, Pika TV, good to see you. Yeah, your focus doesn't let you mouse over heal. It's not letting me. I don't know why. Every time I try to Soothing Mist, it just casts my Jade Fire Stomp. Smash these Maldraxi, absolutely. Mouse over heal, Mac. Oh, it's just, you know what? I deleted click because now you sell. Maybe that's what it is. Bellsmere. Maybe that is what it is, but also it should work. That's probably what it is, Bellsmere. I'm so stupid. You're right. You're right. We found the fix. Bellsmere and together with Sasha on YouTube fixed it. I assume you only have cell click to cast up. Yeah, y'all are right. Y'all are right. That's it. I told y'all, if we dig deeper, we're gonna figure out that I'm actually just stupid. Okay, I also don't have food buff. Monk needs Mark. Let's gain 10 haste. That way we'll at least have a food buff. 10 haste, huge. You can uninstall unit frame add-on so focus is on cell.
3, 2,
I don't even know if I have a unit frame add-on. Alright, we're about to slam this key, guys. Oh, shoot. Oh, didn't know you could do that. Okay, we're good. Okay, we have multiple soothes. The one thing here that would wipe us is if we're not spread during Searing Death. So we got to make sure we're spread for that. It comes right after this Noxious Spores. I think there's like a frontal. So I'm going to take a different path. I'm not going to stay with my group here. Because Searing Death comes out. My melee's all stacked. But that's how you wipe, is you stack that up. Just being extra cautious of that. Noxious Spores, we're going to be extra careful coming out of this. Have Crackling Jade Lightning to heal for it. Here's the frontal. A fat spread call out from my UI that I set up before the stream. I knew we'd be in this dungeon. Let's go and cocoon that guy just to be safe. Is the last time someone should die this, or someone is able to die this fight. Go and touch a death. That guy we can't. And do one last Crackling Jade Lightning. Let's do it before this Noxious Spores. Gotta be careful about the Noxious Spores that land on this little ledge here. Let's dump our aspect into virulent. Okay, this boss is like... This boss and the mini bosses before the PvP guy are what scares me the most, but... What I've learned in trying to time this in plus 15s is that Searing Death will wipe you if you're stacked, which this whole fight is designed to kind of trick you into stacking, so you all kite this way so the swirlies are all stacked, and then you dodge the frontal over here and you stack up accidentally. Then boom, everyone's dead. Your click casting will work on them? I'll take a look at it for sure. Glad I'm not the only one who fears this boss. Yeah, that boss is definitely terrifying. You have to watch the Mighty Smash is what you need to heal. You need to be careful about those dots. And then Searing Death is the big killer. We do have big Chi-Ji for this pool. We're probably going to pull into the Soul Swarm. I do respect it also with the defensive and maybe a Life Cocoon. I used my Tiger's Lust very stupidly there. Okay, let's go ahead and cocoon that guy. Okay, we're going to use Diffuse Magic here. Oh, didn't pop Chi-Ji. Yeah, that boss I did mon in this dungeon, though. It's just a preference thing. I really like it in these higher keys. Because like I said, not every boss really requires it. Not every pool requires Chi-Ji, which is usually like a big indicator of if you like need Gift of the Celestials. One dungeon where I do argue you do kind of need it. You don't need it, because then that's saying 100% of the time you'll need it, but I'm sure you could do the dungeon with Jade Bond. But I love Gift of the Celestials in a dungeon like Floodgate. But if you can get away with Jade Bond, I like it. Okay, we're coming up on a scary pool, though. We don't have any Vitality. We do have Revival and Shayloons. We have our Fort Brew. And Life Cocoon. So we can Shayloons. Shayloons followed by a Life Cocoon. I'm gonna get a burst buff. So Shayloons, followed by a Life Cocoon, followed by Crackling Jade Lightnings. That way the Crackling Jade Lightnings are healing more per target. Oh, someone kicked that. What are we doing? Oh, I swapped to it trying to para it, but it was too late. I just hit me with a question mark. Buddy, I was mid-channel and we let a cast go off. Not really much I can do about that. I was channeling to keep the party alive there. I think those would be some pretty high value kicks. Is the stream freezing? No. Why is it doing that? Is it just Twitch though? Why is the stream freezing? What is this? Oh no, try it. Was also channeling a spell that was keeping us alive. Like, anyone could have kicked that, but no one else could channel a spell to keep us alive through that mechanic. The voice is okay, so we're okay? Oh, no. Both Twitch and YouTube are freezing? Oh, that's not good to hear. Hopefully it's just a streaming service thing, but if it keeps it up, we can always just restart the... Yeah, we can always restart the stream, guys. I am so sorry. I'll do that right after we, I guess, kill this boss. We can do just the video. Let's see. How How often is it doing it? Too much awesomeness? Yeah, that's it for sure. I can't believe that guy hit me with a question mark and he's like, you had Rop up. It's like, yeah, but I was channeling to keep us all alive. Like, what? We had 5 kicks up. Why did no one kick that? It wasn't too bad after the first boss. Okay, so it's gotten better. Looks like the stream is randomly freezing again, but the sound keeps going. But the screen freezes for a second. We might have to restart, like, reboot the stream. That would require you guys to hit the refresh button after we do it. Oh, man, but that always sucks because we lose, like, half the viewership. But it's necessary if we have to do that. Bit freezing on both, but audio's good. Rip, rip, rip. Alright, this boss is always scary. Oh. Oops. Forgot you can spell reflect that. Get as much damage off as we can. Kill this boss quickly so I can get my video unfrozen again. Okay, let's pop a defensive here. Pop a defensive again. Ah, I don't like getting targeted twice. Yeah, as for a weak aura that only casts Crackling Jade Lighting if you have a stack, I don't know if that exists. That would be super nice, though. I always forget that your warrior can spell reflect that. So I guess just don't kick ones that target a warrior, but I'll kick one that targets a hunter. Uh-oh. We don't have a defensive for this. Luckily, the other person got rid of their debuff somehow, so... that's good. Just spinning Crankcake, I guess. This druid is getting hit by the balls. Let's pop a defensive here. Dude, diffuse magic is crazy for that. I took like no damage. We touch a death. Nice. All right. Is I can't speak. Is the stream still like randomly freezing for you guys? Is it still going on? Hopefully not. It says on my end it was happening like 5.2% of the time. Does that sound right to y'all? It's pretty rough. Ah, okay. Oh, that's not good to hear. So I am going to...
I'm out of range.
After we finish this pack, we're fighting the pack and the puke wing. After we fight this pack, I will refresh my stream, but it's going to require you guys to hit the refresh button on your end too. So I'm basically going to turn my stream off, then turn it back on again. The classic boomer fix, but hey, it works here. And that should hopefully just reset things. I guess like the stream, I don't know how it works. I got freezes still. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely do it. Here,